Emily, I heard the news. You're finally having a wedding. My husband was talking about it so excitedly. Yes, we finally got things settled and saved enough money. If you don't mind, could you give me some advice about wedding preparations? There are so many decisions to make about food and decorations. It's a bit overwhelming. Sorry, Emily. As your sister-in-law, I'd love to help, but I don't think my advice would be useful for you. After all, a poor couple like you couldn't possibly afford a $100,000 wedding like we had. Excuse me? Well, as you know, my husband Ryan runs his own company. Thanks to that, we were able to splurge on our wedding. We spent about $30,000 just on flowers. But a poor couple like you couldn't possibly spend that kind of money, right? Why do you keep calling us a poor couple? Why would you call us that? Oh, did I hurt your feelings? I'm just stating facts, so I haven't done anything wrong. Unlike my husband, your husband, Jason, is just an unemployed loser. Excuse me? That's a really inappropriate thing to say about your brother-in-law. But seriously, Emily, you're amazing. I can't believe you decided to marry someone unemployed. Jason and I support each other in different ways. Our relationship isn't just about employment or money. That's such a cute way of saying he contributes nothing. I suppose someone has to take care of the charity cases. Victoria, that's enough. Jason is family to you. How can you talk about Jason like this? Family is family, but facts are facts. My husband is successful and his brother is, well... And Jason is what? I'm just concerned about your future. Marrying a loser with no income is a huge risk, you know. Loser? Please stop talking like that. Jason didn't choose to be unemployed. You know that, Victoria. Yes, that depression thing, right? That illness that mentally weak people get. Excuse me? My husband Ryan has an iron mental fortitude and runs a company, while his brother Jason has the weakest mind and is unemployed. They're brothers, but so different. Please don't talk like that. Jason was just too conscientious. That's why he developed depression at his previous job. And now he wants to work, but can't. Whatever the reason, unemployed is unemployed, which means he's a loser. And a man with depression? So lame. I heard from my husband that you're covering all the living expenses, right? He's basically a freeloader. Don't make fun of him. If you say anything more, I won't forgive you. So scary! You asked me for advice, and now look at your attitude. So rude. Forget it. I don't need your advice, Victoria. No matter how much you mock us, we're going to have a happy marriage. We'll have a wedding that suits us. It'll probably just be some budget plan that costs $10,000 or less. Good luck with your modest wedding, poor couple. As your sister-in-law, I'm looking forward to it. I value Jason's well-being more than any amount of money, something you clearly wouldn't understand. Well, when you're ready for advice on how to plan a real wedding, let me know. Although I doubt you could afford even my most basic tips. I think we have very different values, Victoria. I'm going to go now. Running away from the truth? Fine, go plan your little budget wedding. Don't say I didn't try to help. Goodbye, Victoria. Bye, poor thing.
Emily, about the wedding, please feel free to ask me anything. I can even introduce you to the florist we used. They're very reasonable and have great taste.
Thank you, but I'll just accept your kind offer in spirit. We have a limited budget and can't spend $30,000 on flowers.
Huh? $30,000 on flowers?
That's what Victoria told me. I heard you had a very lavish wedding, but unfortunately, we don't have the same budget as you two.
Oh, don't worry about that. You shouldn't take what Victoria says seriously. We didn't actually spend $30,000 on wedding flowers.
Really?
Could you please ignore all the amounts Victoria mentioned? Actually, I've been telling Victoria fake wedding costs.
What?
It's embarrassing to admit this, but we had quite a fight about the wedding. She kept saying, I'm gonna become a CEO's wife, so I need a luxurious ceremony. Yet she refused to contribute any money herself. So I asked the vendors to create inflated quotes. Then I showed those to Victoria to make her happy.
Really? I had no idea.
So Victoria thinks we had a $100,000 wedding, but in reality, we didn't even spend half that. Victoria never noticed, and honestly, she doesn't understand the value of things or market prices. She just wants the fact that we spent lavishly. I couldn't waste $100,000 on someone so superficial.
Ryan, you're surprisingly cunning.
I'm at least smart enough to run a company, so don't worry about the florist. The truth is, we only spent about $3,000 on flowers.
What? You managed to keep costs that low?
Well, the florist is a friend of mine, so I got a connection discount. If you're interested, I'd be happy to introduce you. I think you'd really like their designs and style.
That would be wonderful. In that case, I'd love to take you up on your offer.
Of course! I'm truly grateful to you for supporting my brother Jason. Please consider this my way of saying thank you and don't hesitate to rely on me.
No need to thank me.
You know, I've been meaning to talk to you about Victoria's behavior. Has she been saying inappropriate things to you or Jason?
Well, she has been rather judgmental about our financial situation and Jason's health issues.
I was afraid of that. I'm sorry, Emily. Victoria can be very materialistic. She often doesn't understand the impact of her words.
It's not your fault, Ryan, but she did call Jason some pretty hurtful things.
That's just unacceptable. I'll have a serious talk with her. She has no right to judge Jason's condition.
Thank you. I didn't want to cause problems between you two, but it was really upsetting.
I'm so sorry about that. You know, I actually never imagined my brother would develop depression. Even as family, I didn't know how to help him, but you've always been by his side supporting him, right? I believe Jason is enjoying life now thanks to you. As his brother, I'll do anything to help you, Emily.
I'm a bit embarrassed, but thank you for saying that.
Jason was always the sensitive one, even when we were kids. He feels things deeply. That's a strength, not a weakness, though Victoria doesn't understand that.
That's exactly right. His sensitivity is one of the things I love about him.
Anyway, feel free to consult me about anything else wedding related. I'll give you the florist's contact information later. I'll talk to them first to set things up.
Thank you so much. It will be a huge help to us. We want our guests to enjoy themselves, but we don't need anything flashy.
I completely understand. A wedding should be about celebrating love, not showing off. I'll email you some contacts tonight.
Thanks again, Ryan. You've been so supportive.
That's what family is for.
Emily, good morning. Sorry for the early call. I wanted to talk to you about today's wedding. Good morning. What is it? About today's wedding, my husband and I will be skipping it. What? You're not coming? Are you both feeling unwell? Nope. My husband and I are perfectly fine. I just don't want to attend a poor couple's wedding. Excuse me? Normally, as the brother and his wife, I know we should attend the wedding, but before being relatives, we're business owners. My husband Ryan is a brilliant CEO who brings in millions in annual revenue. And I'm the gorgeous wife worthy of standing beside him. A poor couple's wedding just isn't suitable for people like us. So, you're saying you won't attend our wedding, and you're telling me this on the actual wedding day? I woke up this morning and found out a limited edition designer bag is being released today. I need to go to the store right away before it sells out. Don't you think that's more important than attending poor couple's wedding?
Seriously? You're prioritizing a bag over your brother-in-law's wedding?
No, over my poor brother-in-law's wedding.
What?
I heard you're trying various cost-saving tricks, but it's still just a budget wedding. It would be boring to attend, and giving you a wedding gift and spending my time would be a waste. So we'll be skipping it, okay?
This is too cruel. How much more are you going to mock us?
I mean, what do you expect at a poor couple's wedding? Plastic chairs and supermarket cake?
The wedding cost doesn't matter. What matters is that it's an important day for your family.
Oh, please, I know you have a low budget.
I can't believe you're being so shallow. This day is about celebrating our love with family and friends.
But love doesn't pay the bills, honey. And speaking of family, my husband agrees with me. He isn't home this morning either, so he must think the same way. He probably went golfing again this morning.
What?
If it were at least a wedding at our level, we might have attended, but a budget wedding just isn't worth it. So let's each enjoy our day. I'll go shopping, and my husband will go golfing. We're skipping because it's a waste to give wedding money to poor people.
Your brother-in-law is actually here now.
Huh?
Please don't make things up. Ryan has been at the venue since early morning. He's doing final checks on the decorations as if he were part of the staff. He's really dependable, isn't he?
What do you mean? Is Ryan really there?
Yes, but you're not coming, right? Please enjoy your shopping. We don't need people who won't celebrate with us. In fact, please don't come.
Wait, what's going on here? Why is my husband attending a poor couple's wedding? My husband is a CEO running a company. A poor couple's wedding isn't suitable for him.
Shut up, you idiot! Do you really think I'd go golfing on my brother's wedding day? Before being a CEO, I'm Jason's only brother.
What? Ryan, is that you?
I've been watching this entire text exchange. What's going on here, Victoria? It's a waste of money and time. You want to buy a limited edition bag? Are you seriously saying these things?
Wait, what's happening? Why are you there?
I'm asking the questions now. You be quiet and just answer me.
Huh?
Did you really just tell my brother's fiancé that you're skipping their wedding for a shopping trip on their wedding day?
I just didn't think it would be worth our time.
Worth our time? My only brother is getting married today.
But Ryan, you always say time is money, and a poor couple's wedding is...
Stop calling them poor. What is wrong with you?
But compared to our $100,000 wedding...
You're still hung up on that? I've been telling you for years that expensive doesn't mean better.
But as a CEO's wife, I have an image to maintain.
An image of what? Someone who abandons family for material things? Is that really the image you want?
You don't understand. People expect certain things from us.
I expected certain things from you too, Victoria, like basic human decency and respect for my family.
But still...
And I gave you a wedding gift yesterday, didn't I? The envelope with $5,000 for my brother and his wife. I specifically asked you to hold on to it. You're not planning to use that money to buy a bag, are you?
Well, that's...
Come on, speak clearly. You're the CEO's wife, worthy of standing beside me, right? Then answer my question with confidence.
What? Why are you so angry? What's wrong with skipping a poor couple's modest wedding?
You're calling my dear brother and his wife's wedding modest?
But it's true that it's cheaper and more modest than ours. We spent $100,000 on our wedding, but the poor couple can't afford to spend that much.
So what? Why do you keep comparing to our wedding? Just answer me. Were you planning to use that gift money for your shopping spree today?
It's just sitting in my purse doing nothing. I was going to replace it before you noticed.
Replace it with what money? The allowance I give you that you already spend in full every month?
I would have figured something out. Maybe cut back on some expenses next month.
You were gonna steal from my brother on his wedding day. I can't believe this!
It's not stealing, it's borrowing. I would have replaced it.
With what? The money you spend on your weekly spa treatments? Or maybe the money you spend on designer clothes you wear once?
You're being so cruel right now. I deserve nice things as your wife.
What my brother and Emily deserve is respect and support from their family. Something you clearly can't provide.
I support them. I just don't see why we need to waste a day sitting through some budget ceremony when...
Stop calling it budget. Their wedding is actually more expensive than ours was.
What? That's impossible.
What are you talking about? Our wedding only cost about $30,000. And if you must know, my brother and his wife are spending $50,000. Their wedding is more luxurious and wonderful than ours was.
Huh? Our wedding was $30,000? And Emily and Jason's is $50,000? What's going on here?
I'm sorry, Victoria. Those estimates I showed you back then were all fake.
What? Fake estimates?
Our wedding only cost about $30,000. I showed you fake estimates because I didn't want to spend a fortune. I showed you estimates that made it look like it cost $100,000 when it was really $30,000.
What?
I really wanted to take this secret to my grave, but I have no choice. For the sake of my brother and his wife's honor, I'll reveal everything.
Wait, this is a joke, right? That wedding really only cost $30,000?
With $30,000 and some creativity, you can make things look extravagant. You never noticed until today. As expected of a business owner, I have first-class taste and know how to use money effectively.
Don't mess with me! My once-in-a-lifetime wedding! The important day I became a CEO's wife! How dare you make it just a $30,000 wedding!
You're in no position to complain when you didn't contribute a single cent. Think about me having to deal with your superficiality.
What did you say?
You wanted a $100,000 wedding but weren't willing to contribute anything toward it. What did you expect?
But I was marrying you, the successful CEO. It's your job to provide those things.
My job? Marriage is a partnership, Victoria. Both people contribute.
I contributed my beauty and status. Everyone was jealous that you married me.
And I'm starting to wonder why I did. Do you realize how shallow you sound right now?
Shallow? I'm practical. A wedding is about showing your status.
No, a wedding is about celebrating love and commitment with the people who matter to you, something you clearly don't understand.
So you've been lying to me for years about our wedding?
I showed you what you wanted to see. You wanted to believe we had a $100,000 wedding, so you never questioned it.
Because I trusted you. How could you deceive me like this?
If we had seriously discussed spending $100,000 together, that would be one thing. But in your case, you just wanted to spend money for appearances. So I made you feel like we spent money by showing you fake estimates. I sincerely apologize for deceiving you all these years. But I don't think what I did was wrong, then or now.
No way.
But Emily is amazing, unlike me. Not only has she continuously supported my depressed brother, but she's also been saving diligently for a wonderful wedding because she wants to express gratitude to everyone who supported them. It's a beautiful ceremony that prioritizes the guests rather than her own vanity. It's worlds apart from you, who never contributes and is just superficial.
What? Why are you praising her? I'm prettier and better, aren't I? Why are you praising someone who chose a worthless second son?
Victoria, I'm so disgusted I have nothing more to say to you. As a final gift, go buy your limited edition bag or whatever you want. And tonight, let's discuss about our future. I'll have the divorce papers ready.
What? Divorce papers?
It's unacceptable to cancel on my important brother's wedding. And I won't forgive you for mocking my brother who's been suffering from illness, or Emily who's supported him. Words have consequences. Make up your mind by the time I get home.
Wait, I don't want a divorce. If you insist, I'll attend the wedding. That's good enough, right? So no divorce, okay?
Who would let someone like you into the venue? Even if you come, I'll have you thrown out.
What?
Did you think you could insult my brother and his fiancée repeatedly and then just show up like nothing happened?
I was just joking. Can't you take a joke?
There's nothing funny about mocking someone's mental illness or financial situation. Those aren't jokes, they're cruelty.
Fine, I'm sorry. Is that what you want to hear? I'm sorry.
Your apology isn't sincere. You're just trying to save yourself.
Please, Ryan, think about how long we've been married.
Yes, and for all these years I've watched you look down on others, waste money, and contribute nothing of value to our relationship.
That's not fair. I've been a good wife. I've attended all your company functions.
And complained about them afterward. You've embarrassed me in front of my colleagues with your materialistic attitudes more times than I can count.
I can change. Just give me another chance.
Sorry, but there aren't any chances left. If you're not going shopping, then stay quietly at home. Make sure you've packed your things so you can leave right away.
Ryan, please, don't do this.
I have a wedding to attend. My brother's wedding. Goodbye, Victoria.
What should I do, Emily? Ryan really served me with divorce papers, and he said I wouldn't get any alimony or property division. No matter what I say, he just says it would be wasted on you and won't give me any money.
Well, if it would be wasted, there's nothing that can be done. It's just like how you were reluctant to give us a wedding gift.
Huh?
It's an asset that CEO Ryan worked hard to build. It would be a waste to give such a precious asset to you, wouldn't it?
Why are you saying such cruel things? Are you saying I'm not even worth receiving money?
Yes, just as you said our wedding wasn't worth attending, I think you are not worth receiving any assets.
Why are you being so cold? We're sisters-in-law, aren't we? We should be allies, Emily. This is too cruel.
Huh? Allies? I heard from Ryan that you were divorced yesterday, right? Then you're no longer his wife, so please don't pretend to be my ally. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Please don't hang up. I have no one to rely on.
That sounds like a personal problem. Why are you contacting me about it?
Because you're family. Or you were.
Funny how I'm suddenly family when you need something. Yesterday, I was just part of a poor couple having a budget wedding that wasn't worth your time.
I'm sorry about that. I truly am. I wasn't thinking clearly.
No, you were thinking very clearly. You were just being honest about how you see us.
People say things they don't mean when they're upset.
You didn't seem upset. You seemed quite pleased with yourself, actually.
I was just trying to maintain my image. You know how it is.
No, I don't know how it is. I don't pretend to be something I'm not, so please excuse me.
Wait, Emily! I'm so sorry for all the horrible things I said. I apologize from the bottom of my heart. Please, would you consider hiring me and letting me live with you?
What?
I heard from Ryan. Emily, you've made Jason a house husband, right?
Yes, I work in a decent position at a good company. Given his health issues, I asked him to be a house husband.
But men are supposed to work outside the home, right? So let me be your live-in housekeeper, and Jason can be a proper man and go out to work. If he's sick, going out and working hard would be healthier, and I'd have a place to stay. So it's win-win for everyone.
Please don't say such ridiculous things. I'm not going to force someone who's sick to work. Besides, Jason's home-cooked meals are better than most restaurants. Having someone like you, who's only ever been wasteful, would just be a nuisance.
That's...
I've heard that you basically outsourced all the housework. Victoria, all you did was sleep, eat, and shop.
How rude! I also exercised at the gym. I worked hard to maintain my beauty and health as his wife.
That's nice, but I don't need such things. Your beauty and health have absolutely no value to me.
What?
But Jason isn't just doing housework. He also works part-time twice a week. He's facing his illness and making an effort. On top of that, he cleans and cooks diligently. And he's great at saving money, too. Our food expenses last month were just $200.
No way! That's the perfect house husband!
Because of him, I can focus on my work. But if you were in my home, what value would you bring to us? The living space, food expenses, utility bills, everything feels wasted on you.
You don't have to go that far.
No, I must be clear. In fact, this conversation with you is the most wasted time of my life.
What?
If you understand that, please don't contact me again.
Wait, but I'm family. You can't just abandon me.
You were ready to abandon us yesterday for a handbag.
That was different. I wasn't thinking clearly.
No, you were being honest, and now I'm being honest with you.
Please, Emily, I have nowhere else to go.
Well, I don't care. Perhaps it's time to face the consequences of your actions and words.
You're being so cruel.
No, I'm being honest. There's a difference. Victoria never contacted me again after that. I heard she moved back to her parents' home, but her sister's family was also living there. Apparently, Victoria had been bragging to her sister about being wealthy, so she found no place for herself after returning home. Her parents told her to contribute $500 monthly for living expenses, but for some reason, she keeps getting fired from part-time jobs. As a result, she's desperately looking under vending machines for coins or taking day labor jobs to earn that $500.
Ryan, where are you now? The wedding is about to start. Please respond. The ceremony was supposed to begin a few minutes ago. You're not here at all and we can't reach you. Everyone is worried. Your parents are asking if something happened. What should I tell them?
Sorry, Sarah. Could you please cancel today's wedding?
Ryan, you finally responded. What do you mean, cancel? Are you sick? Did something happen? We can't possibly cancel on the wedding day. I won't be angry about you oversleeping, so please just come to the venue first.
I'm not oversleeping and I don't plan on coming to the venue. I'm really sorry, but please cancel the wedding.
This isn't funny, Ryan. We have guests waiting. If you're having cold feet, we can talk about it. Just tell me what's going on. Whatever it is, we can work through it together.
This isn't cold feet. I've made my decision.
Huh? Then why are you saying this? Do you mean you don't want to marry me anymore?
It's not that I don't, but I've actually found someone else I want to marry.
What? Is this some kind of joke?
So I can't marry you. I've decided to be happy with her.
No, wait! Are you seriously telling me there's someone else you want to marry? When did this happen? Who is this person? We've been together for 5 years, and today is finally our wedding day. Both our parents and friends have gathered for us, you know?
Do you understand what you're doing to me right now? To everyone?
I know the timing is terrible. I should have told you sooner. I'm sure our parents and friends will be furious, but I've prepared myself for that. I'm eloping with her. I want to marry her even if it means abandoning everyone.
This is unbelievable. The groom running away on the wedding day. Who on earth are you marrying? Who is this person you're abandoning me for? Is it someone I know? How long has this been going on?
It's me! Sorry, sis. I've decided to take Ryan for myself.
What? Molly, you've got to be kidding! You're the one Ryan is eloping with?
Ryan and I are eloping for love.
What's going on? What is happening? This can't be real. My own sister and my fiancé? The groom's elopement partner is the bride's sister. Were you having an affair behind my back all this time?
For about half a year. The day after Ryan proposed to you is our anniversary. I confessed to Ryan first.
Excuse me? Half a year? You've been seeing each other since right after our engagement?
Because when I saw how happy you looked, I got jealous. I wanted to be like you too.
Again with that ridiculous reason. Enough already! You've always taken my things out of jealousy since we were little. Toys and clothes are one thing, but now you're even taking my groom. Don't you have any common sense?
Huh? Isn't it normal to want to marry someone you like? I just happened to fall for someone who was dating my sister, so I didn't do anything wrong. It's not like I planned this from the beginning. It just happened.
What do you mean, someone you like? You just wanted the same thing I had. You've always copied me since we were little.
Come on, don't be so angry. If you say it's like when we were kids, then as usual, please put up with it. Think of it as fate.
Don't mess with me. You've always made me be the one to give in. You deliberately went after him. This wasn't fate. It was your choice. I can't forgive you anymore. I'm cutting ties with you. I don't want to know a sister who steals her sister's groom.
I'm prepared to be cut off. I'm not scared of losing ties with you. Ryan graduated from a famous university, so he can get a job anywhere. We'll be fine on our own. We don't need your forgiveness or anyone else's.
I'm not the only one cutting ties with you. Dad and Mom also say don't ever come back.
Yeah, I wasn't planning to return anyway, so that's totally fine. Tell them not to worry about me. I'll be happier with Ryan than I ever was at home. Well, take care.
You'll definitely regret this, both of you.
Hey sis, long time no see. I have something to talk about, but is now a good time?
Huh? What do you want after all this time? I thought we had cut ties. It's been 5 years without a single message, and now you suddenly reach out to me?
Yes, but please, it's really good news for you.
Good news for me? I don't need good news from you. Just get to the point.
I heard you're still single and living with our parents, so here's some great news for you. I'm thinking of returning Ryan back to you.
What? Ryan?
Aren't you excited? This is your chance.
What do you mean, returning him? He's not an object.
You're still single. That means you must still have feelings for him. That's why you haven't married yet, right? But good news, you might finally be able to marry him now. It would be just like you imagined 5 years ago, only a little delayed.
Not at all, and I'd be troubled if he was returned. I have absolutely no lingering feelings for Ryan.
Oh, come on. This is your chance, so be honest.
What's your real purpose? Skip the roundabout talk and get to the point. You didn't contact me for 5 years and suddenly you're offering to return Ryan? Something doesn't add up.
Huh? I'm just trying to do something nice for once. Why are you being so suspicious?
Suddenly offering to return Ryan is too suspicious. Oh, did you break up with Ryan and want to come back home? So you're trying to earn my favor to undo the cut ties?
No, that's not it. I understand that cutting ties was inevitable. I know I hurt you badly, but people change in 5 years, you know?
Then why did you contact me? If you won't say it clearly, this conversation is over.
Wait, don't go! Sarah, please give me your kidney!
What? Did you just ask for my kidney?
I developed kidney disease. The doctor told me I should consider getting a donor soon, so please give me your kidney, sis.
You're kidding. Kidney disease. You have such a serious illness? How did this happen?
Well, after eloping with Ryan, we had no one to tell us what to do. We were like, we're free, and went overboard, eating, drinking, and playing every day until I got diabetes. No parents nagging us about healthy eating, no one reminding us to exercise.
Oh, so this is the result of your freedom.
I gained 88 pounds in these past 5 years, but I didn't really care and kept eating whatever I wanted. Then one day, the doctor told me I had kidney disease.
You gained 88 pounds and got kidney disease. That's completely self-inflicted through your lifestyle.
That's why I've been working hard on dieting. I'm really trying to resist sweets now. I know I need to lose more weight for my health. But the doctor says kidney disease is incurable. At its worst, it can't be reversed. I need dialysis, and I'm at the level where I should consider a kidney transplant.
Oh no, I can't believe it's already gotten that bad.
So please, give me your kidney. For a kidney transplant, waiting for a donor could take who knows how long. Getting one from family is the fastest way. Sister's kidneys are the best match. Please, I need your help.
I see. So you're willing to offer Ryan in exchange for a kidney. That's what this is about. A trade.
Ryan and I have been fighting a lot lately because of my illness. I think we'll end up divorcing sooner or later anyway, so just take Ryan without worrying. Then you'll finally be with him and I'll be able to live healthily. It's a win-win, right?
How is that win-win? I don't need Ryan. I'm sorry about your illness, but try your best with treatment somehow.
Wait. Think about it carefully one more time. Are you going to live the rest of your life single? That's so boring. Are you okay with such a miserable life?
Excuse me?
Living with a partner, that joy and happiness. Are you okay with being the only one who can't experience that? Even if you're living with our parents now, they will eventually be gone. By the time you regret living alone, it'll be too late.
I don't need to hear that from someone whose marriage is ending. And my life is none of your business.
Just hurry up and take Ryan. A kidney is a small price to pay compared to being alone forever. I'll return your ex-boyfriend, so please, this could be your last chance at happiness.
I can't because I have a husband and daughter.
Huh?
Just give up. I have a family of my own, so I don't need Ryan anymore. No matter what you say, I have no intention of getting back together with him. And I'm not giving my kidney either for the sake of my important family. We only have 2 kidneys, you know. I need to keep mine in case something happens to my family. I understand you're suffering, but I have my own family to think about now.
Wait a minute. Huh? Married? And a daughter? You have a child too?
Yes, I have an adorable daughter who's turning 2 this year.
No. What are you talking about? You're single, right? That's why you're still living with our parents, right?
I don't know where or what you heard, but I am married, and we're all living together with our parents at home. Our parents are absolutely smitten with their granddaughter every day.
What? I heard that you were still living with our parents, so I totally thought you were still single.
Oh, so it was just your misunderstanding. Well, that's that, so goodbye. Good luck with your treatment.
Wait! You're abandoning me! Your sister has a serious illness, you know. This is a matter of life and death for me. Don't you care at all?
Yes, that's right. So?
Huh? Sure, we've had our issues over the years, but this is an emergency. So can't you let bygones be bygones? Abandoning your real sister, that's terrible. Family should help each other in times of need. Blood is thicker than water.
Think of it as fate and just put up with it.
Huh?
That's what you always used to say to me. Well then, take care.
Sarah, are you there? It's Ryan. I need to talk to you about something important.
Ryan, this is unexpected. What do you want?
Please, Sarah. Please donate your kidney to Molly. You're the only one I can turn to.
Oh, I heard you were fighting all the time, but you're being kind to your wife, contacting me like this.
I'm not being kind. I'm just desperate. Otherwise, my kidney will be taken.
Huh? What do you mean by taken?
Did you know? Apparently transplants can be done even without blood relations. So even if we're not blood-related family, as her husband, I can apparently donate for a transplant surgery. Molly has been pressuring me about it for weeks now.
Oh, is that so? Then you should donate for your beloved wife. You chose her after all, in sickness and in health, right?
I don't want to. I don't want to go through that pain. The surgery, the recovery time, the potential complications. I'm terrified.
Huh? So you're willing to let your wife suffer because you're afraid of pain?
Besides, Molly is being terrible. She was recently hospitalized because her kidney numbers were bad, and she seems to have gotten the nurses on her side. Every time I go to the hospital, there's huge pressure, like, you're her husband and you won't help her?
Oh my. So you're more concerned about how you're perceived than about Molly's health?
I just want to abandon her and run away. But if I run away, I'd feel guilty. But I don't want to give my kidney, so please, Sarah, help us. You're my only hope right now. I know I don't deserve to ask you for help, but please.
No way. I've cut ties with my sister. I don't have a kidney to give to someone like that. And certainly not for the man who left me at the altar.
No, I understand you're still angry, but this is life or death.
Whose fault do you think it is that we cut ties? It's because you ran away with Molly on our wedding day, and yet you have the nerve to ask for help. How convenient.
All right then, I get it. Then let's just run away together.
Huh? Run away together? What are you talking about?
I heard from Molly that you got married, but that marriage must be just to get back at me, right? You must still be in love with me. You must still have feelings for me. This is our chance to be together again.
Don't make such assumptions, and I have no idea what you mean by running away together. I'm happily married with a child. Why would I run away with you?
I'm willing to take in your child, too. Both you and I are being targeted for our kidneys by Molly, right? So let's run away together. We won't be scared if we're together. We can start fresh somewhere new.
Please go on your escape journey alone, and don't involve me. My family and I are perfectly happy without you in our lives.
Don't say such lonely things. They say strike while the iron is hot, and I'm in front of your house right now.
What? You mean right now, huh? You're really in front of my house?
I've come to get you, so open the front door right now. Let's elope together this time.
Great. Just stay right there. I'm going to catch you right now.
Huh? Catch me? What do you mean, catch?
I never thought you'd show up like this right in front of me. Who do you think paid for the wedding expenses that you bailed on with your elopement? Your parents paid the full amount, and I hear they've been looking for you two all this time, so I'm going to catch you and hand you over to them. They'll be thrilled to know where you are.
Hey, you're kidding. Wait, that was years ago. They can't still be upset about that.
And my dad has been looking for you too. He says he won't be satisfied until he punches the idiot who hurt his daughter. He's been waiting for this moment all these years.
Huh?
It's good that my dad is home today. I'm actually at Disneyland with my family right now. He'll catch you properly, and by the time we get back home, it'll be safe.
No, wait! Your dad is the boss who runs the construction business in this area, right? The one with all those huge guys working for him?
Oh no, he's just the president of a construction company. Well, if you don't want to get hurt, stay put and let yourself be caught. I'm sending my dad out now.
Sarah, please! I take it back. I don't want to run away with you anymore.
Too late. Think of this as fate and put up with it.
Sis, listen! Are you there? This is an emergency!
What is it now, Molly?
Ryan suddenly disappeared. He suddenly stopped coming home. He's been gone for 3 days and I'm worried sick. I was just about to make him sign for the kidney transplant.
Huh? So you were forcing him to donate his kidney?
Since you wouldn't give me your kidney, I was asking Ryan. I finally got him to the point where he just needed to sign, but then he suddenly ran away, which is unbelievable. He just disappeared without a word after everything I've done for him.
Calm down a bit, Molly. Ryan is fine. He didn't run away. He's just at his parents' house.
Huh? What do you mean at his parents'? He's been practically cut off from them just like me, and yet he went back alone, leaving me sick? That's impossible! His parents were furious after the wedding incident.
Well, it's more like he was taken there, rather than went back. He came to me asking to elope with him, and then Dad caught him and handed him over to his parents. They were quite surprised to see him, as you can imagine.
What? That makes no sense at all. Why did he ask you to elope with him? When did this happen? Why didn't you tell me right away?
It seems like he really didn't want to do the kidney transplant, so he asked me to run away with him. He showed up at my house suddenly, desperate and rambling about escaping together. He really says some stupid things.
That's unbelievable! After everything we've been through, after I chose him over my own family! But if that's the case, he'll be back here soon, right? And when he comes back, I'll make him sign for the transplant. He can't just abandon me when I'm sick like this.
I don't think he can come back there. Apparently, he's going to work at a relative's farm from now on. His parents arranged it. It's quite far from here.
What? They can't do that. He's my husband.
There's the cost of the wedding that you two ruined, you know. He has to repay his parents who covered those expenses. So he's going to work from morning till night under his parents' supervision. They were quite clear that he needs to take responsibility for his actions.
You're kidding! So he's not coming back? What about my kidney transplant? I need him, both for the medical bills and potentially as a donor.
He says he'd rather work like a slave than give up his kidney. He must really hate the transplant surgery.
That bastard! After I chose him over everything else, after I gave up my family for him!
So you'll have to work hard on your treatment alone. Ryan said he'll send you just enough money for basic living expenses. He felt bad about leaving you with your condition, but not bad enough to donate his kidney.
That's meaningless! Living alone with kidney disease is absolutely impossible. I can't work properly, and I have hospital visits for dialysis. I have to spend hours at the hospital every week, and I definitely don't want to be alone.
Then Dad said he'd help you. How lucky to have such a kind-hearted father. He offered as soon as I told him about your situation.
Huh? Dad? Dad offered to help me after everything that happened?
I explained about your illness to him. He said that even though you're cut off, he can't abandon you as a parent. He wants to at least help with things like hospital visits. Despite how you hurt the family, he said a parent can't just watch their child suffer. Dad is really kind, isn't he?
Well, I appreciate the sentiment. Dad is a problem. I'll accept his feelings, but I don't need his support. Tell him I'm fine on my own. I'll figure something out.
Huh? Why not? Isn't it hard to deal with illness alone? Dad already arranged time off work to help you.
Yes, that's true, but Dad is really a problem. If he accompanies me to hospital visits, the people at the hospital will find out various things. Things I've told them about my situation.
Find out what? What on earth are you doing at the hospital? What have you been telling them?
To gain sympathy from the nurses and doctors, I've been pretending my parents are deceased.
What? You told them our parents died? Why would you do that?
I had no choice. The doctor told me to discuss the kidney transplant with my family. I blurted out that I don't have family anymore. I couldn't exactly tell them I was cut off by my family after stealing my sister's fiancé, could I? Then everyone became so nice to me, and it created a good atmosphere that made it easier to pressure Ryan into the transplant.
Oh, right. You were using the nurses to put pressure on him. So you've been lying to medical professionals treating you.
At the hospital, I'm pretending to be a tragic heroine. No parents, estranged from my only sister. And just when I finally got married and became happy, I got this serious illness. The poor wife. That's how they see me. I don't want to break that setting.
What a ridiculous thing to do. You shouldn't deceive the people who are taking care of your illness. They need accurate information about your support system to provide proper care. If that's the case, then it's all the more reason for Dad to go.
What? You can't be serious. That would be so humiliating.
I'll tell Dad everything about this, too. Look forward to seeing Dad after 5 years.
Sarah, please, I'm begging you. Don't tell Dad about this.
Too late. I just texted him. He's on his way to your place now.
You're so cruel. I'm sick and you're making it worse.
Think of it as fate and put up with it. Goodbye, Molly. After that, my father and mother immediately went to Molly and accompanied her to dialysis treatments. My father explained the entire situation to the doctors and nurses, bowing his head and saying, "I'm ashamed to say that none of us in the family, including us parents, are able to donate a kidney to our daughter. Please help us with alternative treatments." Apparently, Molly had been playing up the tragic heroine role at the hospital quite a bit, and when it became known that she was actually the worst kind of person who stole her sister's fiancé, the nurses who had genuinely worried about her quietly became furious. They now only speak to Molly with minimal conversation, no smiles, and quite a cold attitude. It seems she needs to be at the hospital about 3 times a week for several hours for dialysis, and she's experiencing hell every time.
Hey there, Linda. I just wanted to thank you again for packing my lunch today. I know that I'm always going to get something good when it's you who does the cooking.
Oh, come on, John. You don't have to say those things just because I put together something simple for you. And besides, all I really did was mix some food in with the leftovers we already had. I really didn't do anything special at all.
You say that, but you know that you're my favorite chef in the whole world. I mean, I don't think I've ever had a soufflé the way that you've made it. You give it just the right amount of flavoring and spice without it being too overpowering. And you know just what to put into it as a filling. It's so good!
Oh, well, I really am glad that you like my soufflé, if you can really even call it that.
No, I really am serious. I think that I could eat this all day, every day if I wanted to. So I just wanted to say that I really am grateful to have you in my life, and I really appreciate you cooking for me all the time.
And I am telling you that it really is no trouble at all for me to do that for you. I mean, after all, I just work from home, so I have plenty of time to get started on cooking something as soon as I finish work.
Okay. I know that you're just being humble, but now that you say that, I just wanted to say that I know and really also appreciate that you do all the housework while I'm out at the office. So I really am sorry if you've been feeling like you've been taking on a lot of the work since we both have jobs, but I want you to know that I'll do everything over the weekends.
I really am fine the way things are right now. And besides, even when you come home, you still help me with the dishes and making the bed and all. I don't think that you are giving yourself enough credit for all the things you really do around here.
Well, maybe, but I still think it's fair to say that I rely on you way more than you maybe rely on me.
Okay, John. If you really feel that way, then how about you stop at the dessert place on the way home and get me some of that cake I like? Sound good?
Of course I can do that for you. That wouldn't be a problem at all. But are you sure that that's really all that you want?
Of course, and if you're really wanting to tell me how grateful you are, then I think that would be a really lovely way to show it. Besides, baking a cake can take such time out of my day, and it really would be nice to just have some now and then.
Oh, wow. Well, okay. Yeah, sure, I can do that. I can take you back cake more than just today if you want. How often would you like me to bring you back sweets from work? Oh, this could actually be really, really fun now that I think about it. Just let me know how much and when you want them.
Well, thank you very much. I will go ahead and put some thought into that and let you know.
I just remembered something. You know that Sarah, that girl who lives on our floor? Well, I actually have something to tell you about her.
Oh, yeah, Sarah. I think I remember meeting her a couple of times. She's about the same age as I am, right?
Yeah, that girl. Well, it turns out that I actually saw her today at work. Isn't that kind of crazy? Just a really small world, isn't it?
Oh, you're kidding me. You're telling me that Sarah, our neighbor, actually works at the same place that you do? What are the odds?
Oh, no, sorry, I should have been more clear. She doesn't work for the same company, but she was sent over to our offices to do some temping. So I guess you could say she kinda works for us, but it's really not the same.
Oh, I see. Well, even so, it really is funny to see someone you live so close to all of a sudden show up to your work.
I know, right? That is exactly what I was thinking. But anyways, I guess she used to work for this really, really big company before her current job. But when she showed up to the office, it was like everyone knew her and she was just chatting it up with everyone.
Oh, I see. Well, maybe she used to work with your company a lot in the past as well? I guess these kinds of things can happen, you know? Maybe it's best not to dwell too much on other people's lives, though, you know? There's only so much we can really know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that you're right about that, but I guess I was just surprised because for having such an impressive background, I was surprised that she's temping.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that. It's not usually the really successful people you hear about temping. And now that I think about it, she does give off that vibe of being a pretty serious business person.
Yeah, right? That's what I felt as well. Like, she's always wearing a suit and has a briefcase she takes with herself and everything.
You know, I'm kind of jealous of you two going to get out and work really jobs. Sometimes I wonder if I should have worked harder to get an office job.
Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way, Linda, but I think that you're doing just fine for yourself career-wise. And besides, I know plenty of people who would love to be in your position as well. I have to say that I also feel a bit jealous of you when I think of just getting to be around the house and doing my work in pajamas.
Well, that is a fair point. And I suppose I am an illustrator after all, so it is a bit of an odd job compared to office work. But there are some days where I feel like I've accomplished something just by putting on some real clothes for the day.
Well, yeah, you might want to work on that a little more. That should be the bare minimum, really, don't you think? But either way, I think that you've carved out a really great niche for yourself and that you have nothing to be ashamed of as far as your career choices have gone.
Oh, well, thank you so much for saying that, John. It really means a lot. But can I tell you something kind of embarrassing? Sometimes, while I'm working, I won't ever change out of my PJs until I need to leave the house.
Well, I'm guessing that you're not having to deal with the same people every single day like you would have to in the office while you're doing that, right?
Yeah, that is true. In fact, I really hardly see anyone that you or I know when I do go out.
Well, anyways, I think I should be getting back to work now, but I'm looking forward to seeing you at home. Take care, and have a good rest of your day.
Got it. Enjoy the rest of your day as well. I'll be sure to have dinner for you by the time that you get home. Hello, Linda. This is Sarah. I live on the same floor as you in your building. Anyways, I just wanted to message you to let you know that your husband gave me his lunch today. And so I just also wanted to extend my thanks to you since I heard that you cook John's lunches for him.
Oh, Sarah, hello. What an unexpected surprise to be hearing from you. Well, it really wasn't anything special at all that I packed for John today, just the usual. But did you enjoy the meal? I hope that there wasn't anything in there that you couldn't eat.
No, I was able to eat all of it. Thank you for asking. It was really, really good. I enjoyed every single bite of it.
Well, I'm just glad to hear that you liked my cooking so much. I have to admit, I was a little nervous when I read that my husband was sharing my cooking with someone from his office since I'm really not all that good of a cook.
Oh, come on, Linda. I really think that you're being too modest about yourself. Besides, I should probably also admit that I was the one who asked your husband if I could have some of his lunch. The truth is that it's been so long since I last had a good home-cooked meal that I think I was just starved for something made with so much care. And since I'm just always constantly busy with work, I basically never have time to do any cooking for myself. So again, I just wanted to say how happy I was to be able to have a real meal from you.
Well, that is just really kind of you to say. And in fact, if you ever want to eat some of my cooking again, please just let me know. I actually always end up making too much, and we always end up with plenty of leftovers.
Really? Do you mean it? That would be amazing! Would it be too much for me to come over for dinner at some point and eat with you all? Because I'll be honest, my mouth starts to water whenever I hear your husband talk about the way that you can make a curry. It just sounds so good!
Oh my, is John really going around saying all of these things about my cooking? How many times do I have to tell him that I'm really not doing anything special at all?
Are you sure about that? Because from what I've heard, seen, and tasted, I think that you are probably just short of being a pro.
I really don't think it's that at all. I just know how to cook a bit, and so I think people get a bit impressed from some simple effort. It's just some onions and spices that I used to give things flavor, you know?
Well, isn't that basically what, 80% of all cooking is anyways? I think you know more than you're really giving yourself credit for when it comes to all of this. But anyways, if it's not too much to ask, I would really, really love to be able to have some curry for lunch or dinner sometime soon. And, in fact, if it would be possible, I would really, really appreciate it if maybe I could go over to your house at some point and learn how to cook it.
Oh wow, you really want to learn how to cook from me? Come on now, I think there are much better other places you could learn from.
But I just think that I could really learn a lot from you. Not only that, but you live so close to me as well. It would be perfect. I mean, to tell you the truth, I really just can't cook that well at all. I hardly even know how to hold a kitchen knife.
You know, I have to say that hearing all of this from you is kind of surprising. I guess it is just different from the image I have of you in my head.
Well, I think I know what you mean. I know that I can seem really professional, but the truth is that I'm really only good at one thing: working. But when it comes to taking care of things around the house or cooking or doing things like that, well, let's just say that I would really, really appreciate someone showing me the ropes.
I see. Well, if that's the case, then I suppose that I have no problem at all teaching you. But are you really as bad as you say about all of this?
I really am. In fact, I'm going to ask you now to please not give up on me too quickly. I promise I'll try my best.
Well, that's the spirit at least. Okay then, it's a deal. When would work best for you to meet?
Well, if possible, it would make the most sense for me to do this on the weekend, if that's all right. Do you have any plans for this Saturday? We could meet then.
I think that this Saturday should work for me, and in that case, I think you should come over in the evening and we can make dinner together. I'll make sure and get all of the ingredients that you and I will need for your little cooking class.
This is going to be so fun! I can't wait to see you this Saturday then. Hey, John, I was just wondering what time you're coming home tonight. Isn't this a little bit late for you? Normally, you send me a message if you're running late at work or have overtime or something. Is everything okay?
Oh, crap! Linda, I'm so sorry. I had no idea what time it was at all. I didn't even realize how late it was. Yes, you're right. I meant to send you a message that I was going to be out late tonight.
Well, I'm just glad you got back to me now. But wow, it's been a while since you've had to stay this late at the office, right?
Yeah, I know, right? But I guess these things just happen from time to time. We had a little bit of trouble here, and so everyone is working hard to fix it.
Oh, really? I'm so sorry to hear that. I feel like you've just been getting busier and busier lately, no? Lately, I haven't even been hearing from you at lunch, and this is the third or fourth time I've had to remind you to let me know if you're going to be late coming home.
I know. You're right, and I am sorry. I really did think that I was going to be able to go home on time tonight.
Well, since you're so busy with work, I guess that there really just no helping it at all, but I just wanted to let you know that Sarah was going to be coming over to our place again this weekend.
Oh, really? She's going to be coming over again? Is this going to be like a regular thing now?
Well, she just said that she would like to learn another recipe and hope that we could all sit down and eat together. She still has a lot that she wants to learn, and I think that she wants to have a test audience for her food. So no matter what she puts in front of us, let's just put on a happy face and encourage her, okay?
Huh, are you really sure this is such a good idea? I mean, you could always just tell her no, couldn't you?
Oh well, I guess when you put it that way, I did just tell her that it would be okay without really checking with you first.
Well, I guess she is working in the same office as me, and although it's not like I have anything against her or anything, I guess I just like to not have to think about work at home.
Oh, you're right. I didn't think about that at all. I really am sorry that I just did this without asking you first. But maybe it would be good if you and Sarah could talk a little more at work and get closer.
Well, the thing is that we don't even work in the same department, really, so we don't even have that many chances to talk.
John, did something happen between you and Sarah?
No. Really, no. Why would you ask something like that?
Oh, no reason, I guess. I guess maybe I'm just a little bit more outgoing than you. Or maybe I'm just reading too much into what you're saying and not really getting it.
I mean, look, I don't mind if she comes over once, maybe twice a month or something like that. After all, we do live in the same apartment building. But I also think that she doesn't need to be coming over every single weekend.
Well, okay, if that's the way that you feel about it. In fact, I have to say I was kind of surprised when she was so eager to come to our place as well.
Right? I think that's weird too. So let's just try and avoid getting too wrapped up in whatever she has going on.
Sure, if that's really what you think is best. I guess I was just looking forward to having more people in the house. After all, cleaning everything by myself can be quite lonely. And difficult, too.
I know, and I really am sorry to do this to you, but I just don't want people from work in our house all the time.
Well, sure, but she's not just someone from work. She is also our neighbor, you know? But next time she asks to come over, I'll tell her that she'll have to wait a couple of weeks. I'll just make up some excuse or something.
Thank you so much for doing that, Linda. I really do appreciate it. And if you need to talk about anything, just know that I'm here for you.
Hey, John, where are you right now? It's getting pretty late.
What do you mean? I told you that I was going to be going out drinking with some friends.
Yeah, I know that. I was just curious what bar you're at right now.
Actually, let me go and check what this place is called again.
It's okay, John. You don't have to lie to me anymore. I know the truth.
What are you talking about?
I know that you've been throwing away my meals when I pack your lunches. I knew something was up with you, and now I know that you're cheating on me. You are just the worst. Do you know that? I want a divorce.
Whoa. Where in the world is all of this coming from right now? Do you really think I'm cheating on you?
I'm just saying that Sarah has video proof of you throwing away the lunches that I packed you. She sent it to me. Not only that, but she also told me that you were cheating on me. So let me guess, you were hooking up with Sarah? Is that why you didn't want her coming over to the house all of the time?
Okay, I think I see what's going on, but there is a perfectly good reason for all of this. I hope you know that.
Look, John, if you've fallen in love with someone else, you can just tell me that.
No, it really isn't that at all, I swear. The truth is that Sarah has been stalking me.
Are you kidding me? And just what does that have to do with you throwing away your lunches?
Well, it's just that, you always put some weird stuff inside the food, and that's why.
And just what kind of stuff is going into your lunches that you don't like?
Well, the truth is that I think Sarah is putting something in my food, some kind of weird liquid-like thing. I really don't have any proof for what I'm saying, but she knows that I always pack my lunches from you.
What in the world? Are you being serious right now?
Yes, I don't exactly know what's going on, but I think that something is happening. I think Sarah has some kind of crush on me or something.
Are you being serious right now? Because I really want to feel like I can trust what you're telling me. But even so, it doesn't explain why you've been coming home so late every night.
The reason I'm staying in the office later is because Sarah is waiting for me after work. She's always trying to go home at the same time I do since we live in the same place. She's always asking me to go home with her even though I've told her I'm married, and so I'm just trying to avoid her as much as possible.
Well, it is true that you two would end up having the same commutes. And if she is really trying to wait for you outside of work, then that's no good.
That's exactly what I'm saying, and that's why I'm always coming home so late. I've had no one who I can talk to about this either. I don't think I've ever been so stressed like this in my life. And when I thought she might have been putting something in my food, well, that got me scared. I just have no idea what I should even do.
But why didn't you tell me any of this before, John? I mean, you're the victim here, right?
I know, and I am sorry. I just didn't want to get you worried or anything.
But this is really serious, John, especially if this lady really is trying to get closer to you. And now she's sending me videos and trying to tell me that you've been cheating on me. I just can't let her get away with this.
But what are we supposed to do?
I think the first thing we'll need is proof that all of this is happening. Do you think you can follow my instructions, John? Hey, Sarah, I'm going to have to ask you not to talk to me anymore, please. And especially, please stop waiting for me outside the office. John, oh my gosh, I think this is the first time that you've ever messaged me. Can you please read the message that I just sent you? Johnny, why don't you go ahead and tell me where you are right now? I have to imagine that you're not home yet. Your wife is out of the house right now, right? I was starting to wonder why I couldn't go over to your place anymore. And my wife is home, so you are not going to come over anymore. Oh, I'm sure that we could both make it to your place before she got back. I promise to keep it a secret. Look, you need to stop this. I mean, really, this is borderline stalking. And I know what you've been doing at work, putting this into my food. What in the world are you talking about? Don't you play dumb with me. I know that you've been putting something in my food while it sits in the fridge at work. I really just have no idea at all what it is that you're talking about right now. Maybe the food just went bad? You know, maybe your wife actually doesn't know how to cook as well as you might think. You're the one who asked my wife to teach you how to cook in the first place! But you have to know that that was only to have an excuse to go to your house. Besides, I know that if you weren't married to your wife, that we would be together. I can tell just by the way that you look at me. And when you introduced yourself to me when I moved into our building, that was when I knew that there were sparks between us. Sarah, this is Linda. I am sorry, but my husband wants nothing to do with you at all. Wait, what? You mean I've been talking to Linda this whole time? Well, you have been talking to me, but I am also here with John, and I never want you to speak to him again. Well, I'm sorry, but it's your husband who has the crush on me, and besides, we still see each other at work every day. I know, and he tells me all about how uncomfortable you make him feel there, so I'm afraid that you leave me no choice. You are fired. Excuse me, and just who do you think are trying to fire me like this, huh? Do you have any idea the kind of career that I've had? I'm not going to take this disrespect from a lowly housewife. I'm sorry, but you are going to be fired, especially since I have video proof of you putting things inside John's food. I know that you took it to the bathroom to do it. Wait a second. You mean you had someone follow me into the bathroom? Of course I did. The second his lunch went missing, I knew that I would need proof to get you fired. Well, John handed over that lunch to the police, and they're going to see what's inside it. And you are going to be caught and charged and made into a criminal. But you were the one following me in the toilet! If you really think that that is going to hold up after all that you've done, you've got another thing coming. After that, the police test results came back, and the food tested positive for several over-the-counter medicines. If I had to guess, I think Linda was trying to learn how to cook from me while making John sick from my cooking. All that just so that she could try and steal him away from me with her cooking. It was a crazy idea to begin with. Unsurprisingly, Sarah was fired and arrested, and we have never, ever heard from her again. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.